Not really. I mean,
not
they
really.
played
Let's go
well.
ahead and go.
We
Let's
are
go ahead and go
live.
live here real quickly. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yep, we just went
Go.
live, and
Go,
I'm
go,
trying to
go.
get
And
in.
The world is ending. Go, go, go.
Yep.
it's all good.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it is a full lobby, and Amispala gets the first kill on stream, although we need to see those scoreboards on top.
Yeah, I'll get that
Uh,
fixed real quick. We just had a little problem from switching over.
Amispala is just like serving the same role as Frozen Galaxy, it looked like. Yep. The camera, it's on the server browser all of a sudden.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, guys. Let's fix this.
Okay.
There we go.
I mean, honestly, it's not really your fault here that someone took the spectator slot.
Yeah, I messed
So-
up my camera here. I'm gonna just
Shout out to all the people who
hide that
built
bad boy.
with,
We got our
the second
scoreboard.
slot. That's yeah. Is this the control point meta now? Just having one person go around on the left side and shoot from here. I mean, I've seen it from.
I mean, it's
DDR.
definitely
Ajax.
been used by a lot of people. I don't know if it's necessarily the meta. I think it's the meta if everyone is playing, if their opponents are playing the same strategy. And I think that's so like if people are just taking like the singular path to the button, then this setup is really good. But if people are actually taking a varied approach to it, then it doesn't really impact the game that much.
Can we see?
We're
the
gonna take an
scoreboard
eye
real
on
quick?
donuts here. Yeah, we'll pull up our scoreboard.
Donuts has such a wide angle there. Yeah, and Donuts top scoring 12 and 8 to 2,000 points on life-sided doubles with 2,000 points, but Leap with the most kills, 12.
Nice and close game so far.
68 to 73 in favor of TBDi. But I want to say Life has their top lineup, except they're missing Tukasa, who might not have been available at the time. Other than that, Night Owl, solid players, doubles, Bigfoot, Cornbird. Great. But
I've never seen TBDi play, but I definitely have some other favorites other than Life. I think I've played with a lot of them. That's not casting any shadows or anything like that. But there's definitely some strong teams out here, and they haven't been my favorite strongest team, but
you see that?
definitely
3
interested.
people, they just went right up to the button, and now it's the 4th player, all dying in the exact same spot.
It's Paula.
I feel like TBDi might have the lead here, just because Life is going to the button in such a linear fashion.
Yeah, so he's trying to skirt around the button there. He's not. Oh, well.
I mean, it's working for them. Their Life is tied with TBDi right now, but
Yeah.
ooh,
Ooh.
that's doubles.
Yeah,
That's doubles.
Nice.
unfortunate
wonky.
aim there.
So I wonder if
Boy,
Life will
Life is
begin
getting
to drop
peppered.
down here to take out Amispala.
Put it in there.
I wonder if I'm saying that right. Amispala. Gets me. How would you say it? You're like the queen of, or the king of pronunciation.
I understand that it's Amispaya, but I'm not quite positive because I don't understand. I'm not sure what the language of origin is for it, but that's how I've heard it said by people that know.
Alright.
Life strategy here is definitely button first, and shoot second.
Yeah.
They're running
Yeah.
out, taking as many pepperings
Yeah.
as they need to, but they're gonna get that button, dang it.
I think we've gotten a good impression of what Amaspaya's role is, so... we switch the camera
Oh,
to,
yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
know, Night Owl or something.
Looks like they've had multiple people kind of playing that role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Doofus, what we've concluded is that the real new meta is gonna be 4 people on that left side.
Oh.
Just a firing squad
Just a
on
firing
that side,
squad and
and
one
then you
guy
just
to hit the
have
button.
just one guy on the button. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I think it's we're gonna destroy with the new strategy for sure.
It's
Yeah,
Spain.
yeah, I'll
It's from
have to use
Spain.
that against other if we ever go to control point. Honestly, just thank you for
Well,
revealing.
we'll drop it. We'll drop it on D in the playoffs.
Got it for the playoffs. D, that'd be like finals.
Finals worthy.
I'm really surprised. It shows you how important hitting the objective is. But how much life keeps up here. They're
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't
Well,
I
the
can't say if
scoreboard
it's
will
a good
protect-
strategy or not.
almost all of them are in the negative here, but they're still
I mean, look at
leading.
that. They're
Taking
they're
the
just
lead.
they're just smacking that button over and over. That's wild.
It is absolutely wild. Every second counts, but boy.
Oh, Stubbles missed that button, but he hit it in the third attempt.
So this reminds me a lot of our O2 guys had a scrimmage, and one of our players was having some really bad hit reg, and so he basically just like 2 minutes into the game just gave up on trying to kill anyone. And he
Double
just
kill for
ran in
now.
and smacked the button as many times as he
Wow.
could. He ended up top scoring on the entire map with 2 kills.
I've seen something similar. It's insane.
That's pretty ass.
The
How many
button
what?
gives a lot of points.
Gas.
Oh, he had like 45 or something like that.
Jeez.
Small price to pay for
Yeah,
button
absolutely.
presses. Kill for
So
9
would
hours.
you say
If you're a hoe for some points, it's the right way to do it. And then there's that button.
I just want to see
I'm
if there's
almost
any
curious
disruptors.
What happened if someone like picked up a shield and Tor does this thing where he just has a shield on top of the button, so he's using the button as like the shield for his lower half of his body. Then the upper half is shielded by the actual yellow shield.
Yeah,
It works alright against these linear teams that are only pushing in from one direction.
It seems like TBDi would benefit from hitting their back line a few times. That's the one thing they're not doing, which may keep that button pressing extravaganza from happening from
Right.
life. 'Cause they
Yeah.
need some extra pressure on that, so they can't even get to it. Because at this rate, they do
Ooh,
let them just walk in.
behind.
Which server is this, by the way?
I couldn't. EUAZ?
Okay, so TBDi also like. I mean, there's some life players that are, I think, international as well potentially, but TBDi does have the server advantage here. So,
Is that the server advantage right there? I just saw with the boss.
I don't know what that was.
I
Let's be real. With the state of the private servers, while they're still trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with them, there's no such thing as an advantage. It's just all a little messy.
Look at that hold.
There's
from life.
messy
They
net
might-
code too, and things like
That
that.
was
You know.
a really good button hold from life. Like they had.
Ooh,
maybe
yeah,
down
it
to
was.
seconds of an advantage there.
Well, now
Well,
they just.
I would be
on
surprised to
easy
see a win from them, but their strategy's working, so it's.
It is, and I think
Right.
what they probably recognized was like, you've got players like Angry and Donuts on this
See?
TBDi team that are really talented killers, and I think they may have just had the discussion. We're not gonna outkill them, but we can't outbutton them.
Yeah,
I think.
check
I
out
think
Believe.
it's coming down to an end here.
Yeah.
260 points in favor of TBDi, and then on my side, that's
Blue
what,
may have this.
180? I can't make it out because it's too pixelated, but
Can we bring up this scoreboard again?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
299.
Oh my goodness! They
We're
just
so
hit one.
close, and there it
One more
is.
hit.
Life
Blue
took it
takes
with
it
a
out.
full Oh wait.
GG.
Okay, a couple of
Wow.
them went positive towards the end, but mostly negative KD and a hard time. Are you okay back there, Christian? That was impressive. Push that button, guys.
That's
That
that's not a result that I think people expected out of this. I think that people kind of expected the TBDi was going to be able to pull this out as the more experienced team. Wow. Yeah.
Absolutely. That was They were slaying. They were absolutely slaying, and you watch them hit them on the point a whole bunch. But if they had just moved to that back line, it seems to me, if they had just antagonized them outside their spawn, they would have gotten a lot of. We watched that in the last game.
We all knew what Amaspaya was doing. We watched him for like a good 20 seconds, and he was the top killer with 45 kills too,
Yeah.
in a 22 deaths.
Yeah, they made it happen. That was
Yeah.
all right. So we got
40
another
I think Night Owl
advancement
top
there.
scored.
Uh,
Life advances to
Life
the
advances.
second part. of,
Which-
What's the back?
playoffs.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and reference the bracket here, and we can
I
talk
didn't-
about how
Okay.
things
Yep.
are looking. So we've already had a couple of results. So at this point, with Life advancing, Life is going to take on Bruh in the next game,
And Ark is facing Ajax.
and Ark is going to face Ajax, that's going to be an interesting one because that's Ajax is obviously a different team than they were as UNSC in previous seasons, but that's a lot of veteran players between those two teams, and I don't think if I'm Arc, that's probably the matchup they would have preferred to avoid just because of the history and experience on Ajax's side. So
Well, the main prediction here is that Ark is going to likely take every match that they play in this play-in tournament. Like, everyone thought that they would be in the playoffs, like, as a part of the top 6, but they forfeited, like, 5 games, and now they're stuck in a play-in tournament.
yeah, something like that, exactly.
Yeah. So,
All
it's
right.
really... Who's gonna put up the best fight against Ark is the question.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
We'll have to see. So
And
we'll be
we
running a
haven't
new
got to
game
the-
soon.
Yeah, we're running in the next game should be happening in about 20 minutes, and then we need to find out actually. We need to find out who won the Blood versus FR game. Hang on.
Oh, right. That happened
And I
while
don't
we were
think
casting
this.
this.
This is not a spoiler, because it wasn't streamed, so
Yep.
no one can complain. So we'll find out here.
Make sure you all get hydrated, get your drinks of water before you watch the next match. As we got our
Absolutely.
downtime and come back to the Dash League channel.
Okay.
Let's see here. So while we're waiting here for a second, I have to ask, what do you guys think about the update with the custom servers?
I'm surprised at how much they're used. Actually, on my end, as a random player, mostly, like, I just got into the league not that long ago, but there's a lot of servers, but it's also kind of puts you closer with some of the better players, and I've had some better matches because of it so far. So I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it's certainly just like a fascination with something new and different. But I do think the other aspect of that is surfing control. Like, I think people like to have more control over what happens in the server, and so everything related to mutators or ability to kick someone out that's not supposed to be there, all those things are nice tools to be able to utilize. I know that Other and O2 got together last night and messed around with some of the options, including one doofus that I think Dre will really appreciate. We did an SMG only waterway.
That's fun.
Midnight would appreciate that as well. I think the latest one I did was just Rockets only launch pad, which
Oh god.
that's tough to get to 100%. I'll say that.
Tough to get to 15%. Oh,
That
man.
sounds like a
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah, we did a rockets only control point, which was also brutal.
Yeah.
You talk about just running in and pressing the button. It's pretty difficult when there's like 8 sets of rockets that are bombarding the button.
Yeah.
It's basically, it's a full-on suicide mission to hit the button. Yeah, the one of the ones that we had a lot of fun with was with the burst pistol only, and that paired with instant pickups meant that you're just like flying across the map
Yeah,
constantly.
that's awesome. See, I haven't gotten
Yeah,
any of that fun. I've only gotten instant respawn and low grav and insta gib.
Well, that's the nice thing about the custom servers you can set up is you can select exactly what you want
That's
from
true.
the
Can
mutator.
make my own if I don't like
Yeah.
it. And I think that is the thing, because a lot of people do like mutators, a lot of the, or at
when
least
you can't
specific
control
ones.
it kind of sucks, and that's I think the whole issue. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
I like
who
to
likes
play
half
mutators,
damage?
but-
Jeez.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Half of the mutators are really great, and the half of them are like not so great, especially depending what the combination is.
Yeah.
Like if you
Half
play
damage, health on kill.
yeah, if you half damage, heal on kill, instant respawn on like a waterway, it's impossible to score a point. Like it just does not happen.
Yeah, last night instant respawn caused one of my waterways to go till the timer went out.
Yep,
That was rough.
exactly.
That was really rough, but yeah, it's been fun. People who put up custom games usually are looking for a good time too, so you can make some friends.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's the best part of VR, and then even this game specifically is everyone's got, you got some bad eggs, but most people got a pretty good attitude. And then right now with the community the size it is, we run into the people, and yeah, you start to develop bonds and stuff out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
It's a good group. For as much as we bicker and quarrel, it's still a good group.
Oh yeah, that's all part of the everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like blood lost 300 to 287.
Really? So FR advances?
That's what
FR1 or
Snook said.
2? Oh, also we have to cancel the stream. We just leaked the spoiler. The playoff tournament has to be redone as a result. It'll happen tomorrow. Sorry to the audience. These were some great games today. It's a shame they had to be disqualified. But
Is that
wait, was that FR1 or 2? FR2's gotta be in the play-in tournament, right?
Yes, they are playing HHI. That's the next match coming up.
Oh.
So while we've got a little time, let's go ahead and take a break from the stream, and we'll start up the new one here in about 15 minutes or so, and get set for HHI versus FR2.
Sounds exciting. All right, thank you guys.
Got
Thanks
it.
everyone for watching. We'll be back
Yep.
soon.
And GG's.
Dash it.